Good week, I hear. Congratulations, Detective Chief Inspector.
Thanks. Still sounds a bit strange when I hear it.
Fully deserved. And straight in at the deep end.
The Riley job.
Yeah, the Riley job.
Look, I wanted to... Well, I kept meaning to. It's just been so...
Busy, I know. Been there.
Everyone expected you to head it up.
Yeah, not everyone. Good luck with it. Charles.
Grace, how are you?
Is that an automatic greeting, or do you really want to know? I'm investigating a months-old in-house theft from a supermarket warehouse. That's how I am.
And solving it, I hear. Well done.
Well, I have had more taxing challenges.
Like the bookmaker raid that's lying there neglected.
Hardly.
Should be another piece of cake then, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be a job for a considerably lower-ranked officer.
It's beneath you, is it?
Am I being punished for Tom King?
Grace, you're a police officer. You're here to do police work. Now, if you consider that a punishment, you might want to ask yourself if you're in the right job.
Look, there you are. You do know that...
Hello, Mum.
Hello, Donna.
Quite excited. I've just sent in my application form to join up for real. Not that this isn't real. I love it. But I see you know, proper officers, and that's definitely what I want to do. Make a difference.
Oh, you'll make a difference.
Thanks.
It'll start with your home life. The difference being you'll no longer have one. Then your friends. They'll become acquaintances, and then just people you used to know. You'll make a difference when you walk into rooms because people will stop talking. But all this is gradual. And you won't really appreciate the difference until years down the line, when you hear people talking about families and husbands and boyfriends and children and days out and just living life. And you will wonder if this difference was ever worth chasing.
Thanks, then. Sent in my application form.
Look what you've done! I can't believe it! Oh, just give me your clothes and be prepared to pay the cleaning bill. Oh,
Grace?
today it's another new low.
You're not following me, are you?
Yes, I'm obsessed with you. You fill my every waking hour and come to me in my dreams.
Detective Chief Inspector, I do believe you're drunk.
Probably. But I'll be sober in the morning and you'll still have a guilty conscience.
About what?
Harbouring a murderer. Go away.
Oh, I don't think so. Okay.
I told you I don't drink with the likes of you.
What, men? Yeah, I did wonder.
Spurned male makes lesbian jibe. There's a first.
Hard day at the office?
I'm in the results business, and business is slow.
I'd sympathise, but under the circumstances.
I thought I did well just narrowing the search for your father's killer. You could fill the cemetery with people who'd dance on his grave.
You knew nothing about my dad.
He was a bully. He liked to toy with people. Bit of a Napoleon complex. And he made his sons' lives hell.
Oh. Thanks.
I don't want to be beholden to you.
Oh, like a drink off me would get you off our backs.
Well, I am off them, officially.
Of course you are. Think I'm stupid?
Quite the opposite. But you and your brothers... Sorry, I mean your father's mysterious, untraceable killer is someone else's business now. It's a relief in a way.
Ruining lives getting boring, was it?
Yep. Too many echoes of my own past. My father was, easily disappointed.
Maybe he hoped you'd get a proper job.
He was in the force himself. ACC. Assistant Chief Constable. Made it clear at a very early age that any other career was not an option.
It was your life.
Remind me what you do again?
You've done all right.
I've done better than that. Do you know how many women hold my position?
The fewer the better if you're a typical example.
That could have come straight out of my father's phrase book.
Well, I bet my dad's book is bigger than yours. Where did I go wrong with you?
Do you disappoint me on purpose?
You'd be nothing.
If it wasn't for me.
Stick his nose into your love life as well, did he? I thought I was bad. Divorced in my 20s and not had anything meaningful since. Except...
Chastity Dingle.
But to get to your age and have not been with anyone worth mentioning...
Well, on that note.
Oh, look, I meant you look good.
For my age.
For any age.
So you think I still have, something to offer then?
I best be off. I don't know what this is, but we shouldn't be talking like this.
You're right.
Are you messing with me?
No. I apologize if my relaxed state has made me say anything that makes you uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable.
So?
See you around.
That might be nice.
Another one, madam? Or have you had enough?
I've definitely had enough of these. Bring me, something alcoholic this time. I think I've earned it.
Oi, get your own. There's none left. So why does that mean that you have to get the last bit?
He probably needs it more than you. Sounded like you were well gone when you got in last night.
I was all right, actually. I had a few, but then I decided it was best to keep a clear head.
Why? Did you meet someone?
Could have done.
Well, it didn't take you long to get over Tarty Dingle, did it? So, what's her name then, this mystery girl?
Grace.
Grace.
Grace Barraclough.
I'm sorry if I gave you a hard time yesterday. I was out of order.
Well, that's all right. We all have our off days. Should see me when I've rowed with Marlon.
Yeah, well, it was nothing that a drink or two couldn't sort out.
Well, you went out last night then. Did you have a good time?
Well, it was certainly interesting.
She must have followed you. Wouldn't surprise me. I had the feeling somebody was watching me all day.
It's not exactly procedure to follow suspects to the pub.
Maybe we should complain to Charlie Vaughan. She'd only claim it was a coincidence. Besides, I was the one who approached her first.
What did you do that for?
That woman would see you in prison for life if she had her way.
What exactly did you say to her, Carl?
Nothing.
Listen, I know what a nightmare this is for you to live with.
Well, I've managed to cope with it so far. Look, she was the one playing games, so I thought I might as well take control of the situation for myself.
Oi, how do you know that wasn't exactly what she wanted you to do?
Because I'm not a complete idiot.
Sometimes I wonder. Make sure you come to us if she approaches you in future.
She won't.
But if she does, we'll deal with it. You're obviously not capable. Hello, Grace. I wondered if I could interest you in another drink.
I'm not sure we should be meeting like this.
You didn't complain about it yesterday.
That was different.
Why? Because you came looking for me.
It was a coincidence.
Of course it was.
Look, you can't just turn up here like this. I mean, if anyone knew I was talking to you, I could get fired.
Well, from what you told me last night, you're close to it anyway. Look, it's just a quick drink. Hair of the dog. I thought we could talk again, but if you're not interested...
Okay, I suppose one can't hurt. I'll be in the same place. If you happen to be there in half an hour, I might see you. So what are we doing here, Carl?
Having a drink. What's the problem with that? Do you not like the place?
It's all right.
You must come here often. You certainly seemed at home yesterday.
Well, I came in on a blind date once, and I liked it ever since. Shame the date was a disaster. The guy was put off by the fact that I was a detective, as usual.
You must have had something to hide.
What about you? Did you used to come here with Chaz?
Sometimes. I didn't come here to talk about my ex-girlfriend.
I'm still not sure what you did come for.
I wanted to see you again.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I know that I shouldn't be here. I know that we're probably the last two people who should be together. There's something about that that makes the idea all the more attractive.
I ought to be going.
Oh, stay for one more.
Just a quick vodka, then.
Vodka? You sure? You can stick to water. That was what she was drinking yesterday, right? Oh, come on. You don't really think you had me fooled with that drunken act, do you?
If that's what you thought, then why did you stay and talk to me?
I'm still having fun.
Even though you thought I was trying to set you up?
Especially then. That's what made it so interesting.
I don't know what your game is, Carl, but this kind of interest I can do without.
Wait. Wait!
Why? So you can play more games with me?
I'm not playing games.
Then what are you doing? Why would you come after me if you thought that I was following you? Unless you want to tell me something.
You were right what you said yesterday. My dad was a bully. When he first died, I thought I might never get over it. But now I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. I can do what I want without fear of him trying to control me. And for the first time in my life, I feel free. Suddenly, I'm not that sorry that he's gone.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. I thought, for some reason, I could talk to you, and that you might understand. Must have got it wrong.
No problem, officer. Was I speeding? I got a light out.
I didn't want you to leave without giving you this. It's my personal number. You can call me anytime you need to talk.
Even though it might get you in trouble.
I don't know why you came to find me, and I don't know what you've been through. But for some reason, I think you need me as much as I need you. So call me.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Well, you better go before you get wet.
I'll get out of your way. You didn't seem to want me around.
Where did you get to? We were meant to be going to lunch together and you just bugged off.
I needed some time to think, so I went for a drive.
You've not done anything daft, have you?
Like spoken to Barraclough again? I'd have told you if I had.
Are you sure?
Positive. That was just a one-off. She's not going to be bothering us again.
You managed to get away with it last time. You need to be more careful in future, or you'll end up giving away more than you mean to.
Don't worry about me. I know exactly what I'm giving away. You've just been mugged. You should call the police.
Maybe I should give your mate Barraclough a bell.
She's not my mate.
Well, Kelly's mine. One day you'll realise that it makes life a lot simpler if you give women what they want straight away.
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to think it's better to make them wait.
Any idea when you'll be finished writing up your final notes on the King case? Vaughan wants them for review now you're off the case.
Well, why didn't he come and ask me himself?
He just wants me to talk him through something.
Well, I think you'll find that they're all up to date. It's not as if I've had much else to occupy me these days.
Well, I'm sure it won't be long before everybody forgets about what happened.
Well, they certainly seem to have in your case. Anyone would think you weren't part of what happened.
Hold on. Everybody knows that I was not responsible. You were so desperate to pin it on one of the kings, you got way too involved.
Us emotional women always do. From now on, I'll just leave it to the old boys' club, shall I?
It's not like that, Grace. Look, you're a well-respected officer. I'm trying to tell you that if you want to salvage your career, then well, you need to keep your head down for a while.
What do you think I'm doing?
The money's to be transferred into an account under the name King.
Do you want me to get that?
Just a nuisance call. Sorry, that's right. Rosemary King.
What are you doing here?
What do people normally do in pubs?
Well, if they're a copper, snoop around and freak everybody out.
Well, I was simply in the area and thought it was a public bar.
I'm surprised you have the nerve to show your face around here after the travesty you made of my husband's murder investigation.
You and your son might have had something to do with that, Mrs. King.
I don't know what you mean.
I know it was you paying off the witnesses. And if I could prove it, I would have you charged with obstructing the course of justice. You're the reason the case got thrown out of court.
So, if you're not here in the pursuit of justice, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm leaving.
Good.
What are you doing?
You said you were going to call me.
I said I might. I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
I thought you wanted to talk.
We can't do it here when my brothers can find us. I was going to call to tell you I've booked us in to the Chancellor for dinner tomorrow.
The Chancellor Hotel?
That's not a problem, is it? Come here. Following me? You drove all this way because I didn't call you, and now you suddenly claim that you're getting cold feet?
Well, I want to talk to you, but I just don't see why it has to be a hotel.
It's out of the way. And the restaurant's not got a bad reputation for somewhere so remote.
So we'll just be having dinner?
Unless you find that you can't keep your hands off me.
Oh, I think I might just be able to control myself.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll try my best to get there.
Make sure you do. Get us another, will you?
Sorry I'm late.
Nice. Very nice, in fact.
Thank you.
Can I get a large vodka and tonic with that? Unless you want something different.
No, vodka's fine.
It's all right. I'll take it from here.
Why invite me to dinner?
I don't know. Why did you accept? Maybe I fancy you. Oh, come on, Barraclough. You're the policewoman. I thought you'd have worked that one out by now.
I think there's a little more to it than that.
Is there now?
I think you've got something on your mind.
Oh, yeah?
Something you want to tell me.
And what would that be, Detective Chief Inspector?
Who killed your father, Carl?
Is this what you like with all your dates? No wonder you're single.
You know, don't you?
Do I? Bored now.
I'm not suggesting you knew at the time. No, it was something you discovered later. Much later.
Do you never clock off?
It's been difficult for you, hasn't it? I mean, especially once the three of you were arrested, because that's when the accusations really must have started flying. Not one of you trusting the other. It must have been tough. And then, out of the blue, the murderer cracked.
You've got a vivid imagination.
Oh, they must have been ever so remorseful. They didn't mean to do it. They just...
Do you intend on cross-examining me all night?
Who was it, Carl? Was it Matthew? Come on, you can tell me.
I invited you here because I find you sexy. So I'll get straight to the point, shall I? I've booked us a room. Any chance we might use it? I tend to get loose-lipped in the throes of passion.
Well, I must say I've heard some shut-up lines in my time.
Yeah, no, that's the best. So, what's it to be?
What you thinking?
I'm thinking, when's she gonna plug that tape recorder in? See if she can get some loose pillow talk.
Of which there's been none, incidentally. You got me here under false pretenses.
You ever heard of entrapment? Perhaps I'm saving you from yourself. What's up? Did I not come up to scratch?
You know we shouldn't be doing this.
I thought I'd crossed my mind.
If this got out, I'll lose my job.
Well, we'll just have to be extra careful then, won't we?
Calling me at work.
No, I thought you'd be pleased to hear from me after last night.
Last night was different.
I know. When are we going to do it again? Kelly, do us a bacon sarnie, will you? Kelly!
I'll do it.
Who are you talking to?
I'm in the cafe. Worked up a bit of an appetite.
Teenagers? Oh, come on, Carl, don't play games.
Games? I'm serious. That your mystery woman, is it?
Please tell me that isn't Matthew.
Does it matter?
Yes, I'm hanging up.
No, don't. Jimmy told me you were up to something. Go on, then. Who is she?
No one you'd know.
Try me.
Well, all in good time. Don't want to scare her off by introducing her to you, do I?
Right.
Yeah. Look, this has gone too far. I don't want to play games.
Come on, there's no one around, is there?
Look, phoning me at work is too much. What did Matthew say? Did he know it was me?
Of course not. I had it covered.
There's nothing to worry about.
Except losing my job. It's not funny, Carl.
Okay. I'll keep our relationship a secret.
Relationship, is that what this is?
You back for more, aren't you? You want to go somewhere more private?
You think you can just twist me around your little finger?
I think you're as turned on by this as I am.
Yeah, well, do you know, I can take this or leave it. And that's what I'm going to do. See you around.